my gosh, you have no idea how long it took me to set the camera right. Yo, I'm just Vic, and today I'm gonna talk about my HRT. So first of the stuff I feel I need to cover. I'm Polish and I'm 19-year-old. I've been aware that I'm trans for like 5 years now, and it might not seem like a lot in just opposition to some, but my experience through all these years was really intense. And from the moment that I've learned what being trans means, what gender dysphoria is, etc., I knew that, hey, that's me, that's how I'm feeling. And apparently I'm not alone in this. My dysphoria has always been really tough. There was no day in my life where I wouldn't thought about how I look, what I feel, how everybody else sees me and feels about me, and it got only worse and worse through these years. I remember wanting to start my diagnosis as a sort of gift for my 18th birthday. Unfortunately, that's not what happened. But hey, I shouldn't complain, I'm there now, I'm great. And that's the topic for today. So how did I get there? How I started my HRT. So let's start from a bit of darker side of things, because I feel it's just like important to cover as well. There was a period of time, it was between September and November 2025, when I was really depressed. I guess that's a rather common experience for trans and queer people in general. And it also overlapped with me starting my final school year, so there was a lot of stress during that time. And things go bad. And I knew I needed a doctor, a specialist, but I also knew there was no point of searching help in my city, because the healthcare here is really shitty. Like, no thank you. Hence, I asked one of my trans friends who'd already been on T that time. Big shout out to you, thank you. And he recommended me a sexologist that he'd been working with. I booked my first appointment and started my diagnosis on the 28th of November 2025. It took me quite a while. There was approximately 2 months gap between the first and second visits, though the next ones were quite frequent, so there's that. During those meetings with therapists, I was solving personality tests that were meant to exclude any mental problems and disorders which could affect gender and identity disorders, and confirm that I'm mature and aware enough on my transness. I know what I'm dealing with, like,
oh, there's this thing that people are trans, maybe I'm too, but what exactly is that?
No, I just knew. I was fully aware. I'm still am, of course, but since I was 13, maybe 14 years old, I was really fully aware that I am in fact trans and what that means and what I should do about it. Though it's not like I've always knew it would be hard. And back at the time, I didn't think it would be even possible for me to get on HRT to start testosterone. But hey, look at me now. Also, sorry guys, this is this thing that I've mentioned at the very beginning of my first video. I'm really trying to make those vlogs or, videos in general, the best I can. Though I'm not really experienced at making YouTube videos. I'm trying my best though. I'm trying to have my camera set up, though it's literally standing on a bench of books, so the level could be approximately of the level of my head. Also, I'm trying to not do those sounds, but yeah, it happens. It happens a lot, unfortunately. But anyway, back to the topic. As I've said, I've had to do quite a lot of tests, though they were sometimes hilariously easy. For example, I've got questions like, would you want to be an F1 driver? By the way, guys, I love Formula 1. Though it kinda sucks this season. But anyway, After 5 appointments, where the first one was like introductory meeting, I was finally given a green light to start my HRT. The doc gave me the diagnosis, which, as you can guess, confirmed that I'm in the fact trans. Surprising no one, maybe except my parents. I still don't get them. The endocrinologist was also a psychiatrist, which was crucial in order to get on testosterone, because besides the sexologist's opinion, I also needed the psychiatrist one. I was hoping I could get the hormones in the first visit, though unfortunately the doctor told me that I needed to get my testosterone and prolactin levels tested, apart from the blood test that I've had already done, because my sexologist told me to do those tests, so I could get as fast as possible on T, but she wasn't aware that the testosterone and prolactin levels are also fundamental before starting actually taking T. It didn't take me long though, and after I had my results, and I mailed them to the doc and got my prescription to my mail, so there was that. I didn't have to go to the other city for the second time to give him the results. I just sent them to his mail and he emailed me the prescription, and a day later I've got my tea. I mean, I went to the pharmacy the very same day I've got the prescription, but they hadn't had testosterone in the store, so they had to order it. But it came to the pharmacy the next day. So in the very morning I went out, I went to the med store, and I buffed my testosterone. And that's how I became a testosterone vampire. So exactly on the 13th of May, I started my HRT. And at the very moment I'm recording, I'm on the day 4 on T. I guess nothing really happened yet. I don't feel different, I don't sound different. Basically nothing is different except my mental health, which improved at the very first day I started taking tea, which is insane, but that's actually what happened. I feel a lot of better, and I also feel kind of more confident about myself, and I'm a bit overwhelmed that I'm already on T. Like, my brain still sometimes can't process that, but that's nothing wrong. That's actually the thing I like, kind of. I don't know why I liked it, but I liked it, okay? I can like it. Whatever. So yeah, that's this. I think I've covered everything. I guess I'll see you guys in another video.